Trying to get these podcasts in and talk to some cool ass people. That's why you're here today.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So what have you been up to, man? How's life been?
Hey, just getting new shows going. I got a new show in Gilroy.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, man. It's at Tempo,
Nice.
Gilroy, California, July 17th, 7 p.m.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to Hypothetical Comedy. I am Funky Sam Medina.
And I'm Athena Rodriguez.
And we are here with one of our favorite people in the whole world. But that person couldn't be here. So we're with Faco today.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Faco, man? Long time no see.
Hey, it's been a while, man. I did your guys' show. What was that?
Oh, that was June 1st, but I'm trying to block it out of my memory.
Oh,
Yeah.
we all did good. Your set was okay.
It was,
it's not bad.
It was a good show. I'm not complaining about the show. I'm really let down about the audience, the attendance.
Especially with how hard he worked with
Yeah.
promoting it, canvassing, and everything.
But I guess it happens. COVID's still a thing. It's a Wednesday. People still aren't, going out on Wednesdays too much. Just like the olden days, but now there's COVID in the mix as well. So I guess there's a lot of factors that play into it. And I don't know, maybe I should stop beating myself up because it's been about a month.
Oh, no, I get it, man. We always remember those shows the most for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one that we did before that, it was July of 2021. We had like over 60 people there, and it was a wild crowd, and it was crazy, and that's kind of what I was trying to recreate, But things happen, life happens.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, the one good thing is that since nobody was there, you could just say everybody was there.
Hell yeah, that's true. Who's gonna be there to deny it, right?
Right. No, were you there? No. Then you didn't see the lines and the crowds. You didn't see them.
Were you there? How do you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you were there? Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate
it. I appreciate your support. You and 12 other people.
Yeah, man. Hey, it was a good show. I had fun.
It was about 30 people. I mean, it wasn't terrible. Like if it was a smaller place, it would have looked okay. It's just like the size of the club, it makes it look a lot smaller.
Yeah, it was like 30 people when you count, the workers and the landscapers outside.
The people driving by.
The people in the parking lot parking next to the hotel.
The employees that in and out across the street. Yeah,
Right, exactly. But yeah, I had fun, man. It was fun. It was a fun show.
I did too. I appreciate you being there.
Yeah, that was really great.
We wanted to book you for a long time. We probably will again just to make up for that.
Oh, I'll take it. Whatever I can, man.
Dude, you are getting everywhere. You're like on all kinds of shows. You're just kind of blowing up, and you're not even on Facebook. How do you get around so much?
Man, I don't know. I've been open micing it for all these years, and like there's certain shows like one show I recently got. The only reason why I got it is because a guy saw me at an open mic, and he was one of the 6 people. You know what I'm talking about?
Dang.
There's only 6 people in the crowd. I almost didn't even go. I was like, it's Friday night. I got some Taco Bell. I'm just gonna sit at home and eat food.
I'll be in the bathroom for a while.
I was about to just do that. Then I realized, I want to go on stage, man. I need to get on stage. And then I drove like an hour to this place called Corralitos. It's basically by Santa Cruz. And it was 7 people, 7 people, and half of them are the performers, right?
Yeah, and, I've been there. Not there, literally.
Yeah, but I had a kick-ass set, and one of the guys who's also performing throws hella shows, and he saw me, and that's how I got on a bunch of shows, like big shows,
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, that's rad.
Yeah.
So your miking is it's finally paying off because you are just like everywhere now.
Yeah, I mean, it's open micing, it's you got to be funny, you know what I'm saying? So I got to make people laugh, so I that's helps me out a lot, so Yeah, that's
Definitely.
about it. You know, just be funny in front of the right person at the right time is like a lot how this is. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, who was somebody got discovered because Chris was it Chris Rock? Somebody got discovered because Eddie Murphy was just chilling in the back of the club and nobody even knew he was there.
Oh yeah, yeah, I believe that. I think Nick Schwartzen was like that too. I think Sandler discovered him like that. You know.
Probably they're really good friends, so I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
They're
So it's
like
just
the comedy Eminem and Dr. Dre.
yeah, you know. Yeah, so like it's open mic, and you know, when I get on shows, I try and always just go 110% to make a
Hell yeah.
lasting
Yeah.
impression. You know, you gotta make a lasting impression and stick out. Because
Yeah.
there's so many funny comedians. I
There's so
think, you
many.
know, so many, and you
Especially
know, it's
male, especially like there's a overabundance of male comedians, no offense.
right, you know, but you know, there's a lot of comedians there, and you know, it's you know, I don't know. I think it's a good spot. It's a good place to do comedy in the Bay Area. You get better. You got a lot of
Yeah.
mics. A lot
You
of mics. You
a
know, I
lot
go
of
to
mics.
what helps me is I go to mics also where there's no comedians. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
You know,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
mixed poetry mics. I don't even tell them sometimes I do comedy. I just go, hey, can I perform? And that's it. And then once I get on stage, then they're it's stand-up comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this guy.
You got
You
it.
know, but what are you gonna do? I mean, because
Yeah.
I've been to places where I go, can I perform? And then they ask you what you do, and you say stand up, and they're we don't really do stand up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's because on the flyer and the event, it doesn't say no stand up. You know, so then I got tired. I get tired of driving a place and then not being able to go up. I'm like, dude, I'll tell them when I'm on stage. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing, and then
Wow.
and
That's
then
cool.
it's a yes or no. It's a we'll have you back or we don't have you back or whatever.
Or
But
yeah, or don't come back, or we'll have you back. Yeah.
I don't, if it's a mic and open mic and then it says no comedy, I'm not gonna go because they put it on the flyer, right? So I
Right.
don't need to go there. But if there's
Right.
nothing listed and then you go there and then they go, oh, we don't do that here. It's like, dude, it's not a good thing for me and it's not a good thing for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah. I never even thought about that. That's crazy. Have you ever gone to a karaoke thing and did comedy there? I've always fantasized about doing that.
No, I thought about it though. The only famous person I know who's done that was Samuel Bay.
Oh dang.
I can see him doing that.
No, do you know how he set the Guinness Book World Records for
1,000 days of comedy. It ended up being like 100, 1,005 or something like that, or 1,010.
yeah, and he said he went to a karaoke place and he would just did his set during like Freebird, a 15-minute song or something.
Well, like if you are trying to do 1,000 days of comedy, that's like 3 or 4 years. That's every day for 3 or 4 years. So sometimes you're gonna get desperate because you're not gonna find a mic, but you have to fulfill that day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know. So you get on stage how you get on stage, you know,
right.
and
Absolutely.
that's the best. I mean, one of the best stories is Jay Leno. You heard him?
I never
Uh,
heard of him. No,
no, no. Well, the
just
story.
kidding.
Well, back in the day when he was doing it, there was not many mics to do it, so he just go to a bar and go, "Hey, I got $100.
Oh
If let me go do
wow.
stand up, and if I do good, give me my $100 back. But if I don't, you
Wow.
keep the $100. You know what I'm saying?" And he just made his way. That's how he made his road. You know what I'm saying? You just make your road. You make your own way. You know?
Wow. I wonder if he had money going into doing stand up or if that was his, because he has a lot of money now because he has a car collection and stuff and he's super rich and super famous. I wonder if he had enough money to burn in those days too, or if he was
Yeah,
really like investing in himself and like it was make or break.
yeah. See, that's the whole thing. Who knows? He might be coming from. Who knows? Maybe he's from the Betty Crocker family. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Kitty Crocker.
The famous Leno legacy.
The Leno legacy.
Yeah, his dad was Johnny Carson. Don't tell anybody.
Right. You know. but yeah, so you just go up and wherever they put you in the beginning, wherever they
Yeah,
put you, and
yeah, definitely.
no,
Hey,
that's
hey,
what's up.
Faco, I
So
was
what's up?
thinking if okay, so say you go to a mic and they go, "Oh, well, we don't do comedy here." Have you ever said, "Well, I'm a musician too"?
Oh yeah, have
I
you ever
mean,
switched it up
yeah,
and
you sing one of my favorite songs, Junior College Girls, and
Uh,
I gotta know, do you sing it on stage?
I do the singing on stage usually for like a big gig,
Hell
if
yeah.
like a headlining gig or
oh,
something
if it's
like
a
that.
long gig, you kind of throw some songs in there?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Because
that's dope.
yeah, so it's cool. It adds another flavor to it, and like I did it when I was at a casino and I headlined Wind River, and I brought out the guitar and it was good. I didn't bring it at first, but then some comic went short, and the guy's all, "You need to cover his time." And I was like, "Okay,
Wow.
I got my guitar. You mind if I bring my guitar and play?" He's like, "Go for it." And I was like, "Okay," and I brought it out, and it all worked out. I ended with it.
That's
Wow. That's
awesome.
really awesome. Yeah. And
And
by the way, this podcast is dedicated to all them junior college girls.
Yep.
yeah, I
Hell
love
yeah.
them, dude.
Go check out Faco on Spotify. It's Faco, ITSFACO. His music is super cool.
Hell yeah.
How did you get started doing the music and how long have you been doing it?
Man, I got started like in like 2005 or actually no, before that I was in a band with all my buddies. We started a band like at 19 and 20, right out of high
Wow.
school, and I learned the drums first. So I was the drummer,
Dang.
and what's it called? I played the drums, and then I would also like we would switch off. All of us kind of knew instruments, so we switch off, and then one of them would be the drummer, and then I would go sing, and we would do that. We did shows, and then disbanded after like 5 shows.
Oh shit.
Wow.
That's fast.
That sounds like a band, all right.
It,
That's
we played all
crazy.
these we played all these places that are not around no more. So like Cactus Club, remember Cactus Club?
Yep.
Oh
Yep. I remember the Cactus
wow.
Club and the Gaslighter. Did you play the Gaslighter?
Gaslighter, we played there. The Pound in San Francisco, we played there. And
Oh
there's a place
wow.
called Plant 51. Then it turned into the Blank Club, but they're both not
Oh,
there.
I've been to the Blank Club many times.
Yeah.
Did you ever play
So
the Caravan, or is that going to be your sixth gig?
Oh damn.
nah, that was gonna be the 6th gig, but then you know.
Nice.
So yeah, man, and then I was like, okay, I want to still play music. So I picked up the guitar and then had my friend just show me a few chords and the structures to share. And then I just kept playing and learning songs that I liked. Then I started playing out by myself, just being a guitar.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That really is amazing. And then those songs that you have up on Spotify, did you record those during the pandemic? Did you do it pre-pandemic? Like what was your inspiration for recording some music and putting it up?
So the only one song I ended up recording during the pandemic, it's called "Patience for Patience," and that was I just decided because we had all this time. That was the only
Yeah.
song. The rest of the songs are all old songs. There's 20-year-old songs on there
Oh.
Wow.
that I had recordings of. I had a recording of, and it was on cassettes and CDs. And then, since we were all just at home, I was like, I should figure out how to transfer this shit. And
Right.
I transferred all of it online. If you guys don't know, if you got stuff on cassettes and CDs that you don't know how to transfer, I use the Audacity. It's a program. It's a free
Oh,
program.
I use
It's
that.
really, yeah, it's really easy because all you need is one of those, those line-ins that you use to listen to your music in the car. Those wires.
Yeah.
You plug it into your whatever source, and then plug it into the laptop with Audacity and just hit record. It's really easy.
Wow. I have a bunch of old tapes of my dad's music.
Oh, that's sick. See, you could
Yeah.
totally transfer it with Audacity because the head
Wow.
jack, it's just put it through the headphone jack, and then
Yeah.
if you got a cassette tape player, you put it in through their headphone jack or their line out jack or whatever they call it,
I
and then just hit.
don't, but I'm sure cassette players aren't super expensive in 2022.
I have a cassette
Yeah,
player.
She does.
that's sick. See, I have this. I did it with like a little handheld Sony cassette player.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah.
Oh wow! You just
That's
played it into a microphone?
I connected it into the laptop. So
Oh,
it's just
okay.
because no, it's easy because you think it's hard. It's not hard. It's like the same headphones that you would listen to that Walkman, let's say that cassette player.
Yeah.
You that same hole, you put it into the other hole of the laptop.
Oh, so you're putting things into holes. Okay, I can do that.
So yeah, you put the sound, and the sound just goes into the Audacity, and you just hit record. It's really easy, you know. And
Oh yeah.
I had all this. I had like tapes of interviews. Like I put up during the pandemic interview. I interviewed Louis Gossett Jr. on the radio when I was back on the radio.
Oh wow.
I I thought I wasn't going to be able to transfer, but that worked out. I transferred. I had a Guru. You remember the rapper Guru?
No, I don't.
Well, I had him. I interviewed him. He passed away, and I was like, how am I going to transfer? And I was able to transfer that on to online. It's on my YouTube channel. So
That's incredible. How old is that interview?
that's got to be like 15 years, 14 years.
Wow. And that's cool though, because it's a piece of him and he's since passed away. So if anybody ever wants to find out about his life, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's really cool. And just during that pandemic, I just learned how to transfer shit. So I transferred all this music onto Spotify, and so far so good.
That is awesome.
That is really awesome. Hell yeah. You mentioned the radio show, Radio Valencia. You're still doing that. How did you get into doing radio?
Oh man, that's it's again intertwined. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, it's again intertwined with when I was in a band. This is when we're in a band, and one of our friends had a friend that had a radio show on KSU Santa Clara, and she invited us to be performing on their band as a band, and we performed. And when I was there, I saw everything she was doing. Her name, she went by Spectator. That was her DJ name, and I saw everything how she was running a radio show, and I was like, man, this looks awesome. I want to do that. And then a couple years later, I got on the radio. Oh no, a year later, I got on the radio. You know,
Wow.
and I was 2002.
So you've been doing radio for 20 years?
Yeah, about 20 years.
Wow.
I took 1 year off because I had to like just figure out, it was just one of those things where like, do I really want this? Do I really like doing this? You know what I'm saying? So I took a year off, but it's about 20 years, man.
Wow, that's incredible. And have you been with the same station for 20 years, or have you kind of hopped around, or
No.
how does that work being on radio for 20 years?
Well, yeah, I did KC Santa Clara from 2002 to 2010. At the end of 2010, I took 2011 off, the whole year off. And then I was like, I missed radio. So I went back to it in 2012 at Radio Valencia.fm San Francisco.
Okay, that's how you got into Radio Valencia.
Yeah, and now I've still been there. It's 10 years now.
Do you have to go to a physical place, or are you able to do it from home?
When the pandemic, it's all capable. I could do it from home. Like they set up the radio station where you can remote broadcast from anywhere, Wow. But I go into the studio because it's way sexier,
Yeah, of course. I see.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah. So I'm there now, and it's pretty fun. Friday mornings, 10 a.m. to noon. My show's called Spontaneous Innuendos.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So it's fun.
Wait, Friday, what was the time? I'm sorry, 8 to 10?
10 a.m. Till noon o'clock.
Till noon o'clock. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm working. Or I'd be right there calling in, making prank calls to you.
It's true.
Yeah.
Do you have did anything super crazy ever happen to you while you were on the radio? Maybe in the studio?
Oh yeah. Oh man, dude, I don't know. Okay, so one time at a radio station, I took a brownie, okay? And it was early in the game. Now like early in the game for me, as far as like, trying edibles, and also early in the game before when it was, now it's all regulated, right? How many
Now you know how much is in it.
Right. So this was like a super powerful one. And I decided to be a bad boy and eat the whole thing,
Dang.
So yeah. So I had a brownie and everything was good. I was feeling it, but it just kept getting crazier and crazier. then, then I got a crank call from somebody on the radio, right? And I got a crank call and I was like, okay, whatever. Didn't matter. And I kept getting crank calls, right? So all of a sudden, uh, it's like the crank calls wouldn't stop. So I just stopped answering the phone. Then right? So all of a sudden there's banging at my radio door. There's banging like the we had a signal like when there's someone at the radio door, it would let me know. So all of a sudden someone's at the radio door now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
and then I could hear them banging on the freaking door. You know what I'm saying? I could freaking banging on the door. So now I'm on this edible. I'm paranoid. Not only do I had this crank caller kept crank calling me. Now I'm thinking, damn, this guy's at the radio now. He's trying to get me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And it's, dude, I could hear the banging, and the radio door from the studio is about maybe 300 feet away. So he's banging hard. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I decided to call like my closest friends. I go, can you come get me? Can you come over here, please? But here's the thing. Here's what the edible is, that for some reason I couldn't get the phone to work. My phone that I had access to, it wasn't a cell phone, it was a landline at the time. So every phone number I kept calling kept either saying it's not working, or I kept calling the same person. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, you have the wrong number. You have the wrong number. She kept telling me that. Finally, I got a hold of one person, and he answered, and he lived at the time in Seattle, I think, right? And so, okay, he's the only guy I was able to get on the phone. And I said, listen, man, I don't know what's happening. I got this guy at the radio station. I need help. Can you three-way these guys? And I gave him the names, because I figured, okay, I got him on the line.
Right.
Three-way, and he can do it right because he knows all the same people that I know, right?
He knows how to use the phone.
Exactly. So he did that, and then what's it called? I even called my brother. I go, dude, can you come down here, man? I think I might have a problem over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So, and then I was, you ever seen that? I was half a step from calling the cops, guys. That's how paranoid I was, right? But my friend talked me down, right? So I even called public safety. Like our campus had public safety. The radio station had public safety, right? Those guys started thinking like I was doing a crank call on them. Guys.
Oh no!
Wow.
Right? I'm telling them, hey, I think I got someone over here. And I guess I'm acting hysterically. And I'm telling him, can you please come down here? And I don't know. He's like, is this a crank call, man? Because if it is, you're going to get in trouble like that. And I was like, yeah, come down. I need you down.
Come see it for yourself and bring the police.
Yeah. I even told him, I used to go, yeah, come down. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Get everybody down here. You know what I'm saying? And so they came. And here's the thing, Sam Medina and Athena. I said, Funky Sam, I said, the safest thing for me to do right now is lock myself in the studio. I said, that's the safest thing for me to do. So I locked myself in the studio, and I had public safety come down and unlock it. I wanted someone official to open that door. I wasn't going to open that door until someone had a key and they opened it. You know what I'm saying? Just so I know they're official, dude. Right? And public safety came, they opened the door, and then the guy's like, but you locked it from inside to me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I needed help or some shit like that, right? But the campus safety showed up. 4 of my friends showed up. My brother showed up with his dog. Like a huge dog, dude. Because he knew it was a problem. Like, I never call anybody. You know what I'm saying? So he knew there was a problem. So they came and I showed them my credentials to let them know I'm supposed to be there. And the guy was like, I don't know, we'll just let it be. And then I brought me and my friends kind of like, I told, let's just make a square around this building. Like, let's circle this building, see if the guy's still here.
Oh my
Dude.
god!
Wow.
I
So you
was
never
so
found out who it was or why they were there?
Yeah.
no, I never found out who it was. It could have been just nothing. It could have been just like another radio station DJ. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
totally.
Oh,
It totally could
Just
have
trying
been.
to get in to do something at the radio station.
He could have
But
forgot
I
his
built
backpack there or something in the corner.
exactly, and I built this whole story in my head thinking, oh man, this guy's gonna come and get me because I was on this brownie. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So
What
yeah,
was
man.
the
But
time frame? What was this time
Yeah, how
span
long
that
did it take from pounding on the door to when public safety got there?
okay, well,
Approximately, because I know you were not in your right
no,
mind.
well, I was doing a radio at the time. It was Saturday night, Sunday morning,
Oh,
12
so you were
a.m.
doing like a graveyard shift?
Yeah, 12 a.m. to 3.
Oh, I see. So
So
nobody else was in the building, probably.
no, nobody was in the building. It was just me. And I want to say it was around 1:45 to 2:30, maybe to 3.
Okay,
Somewhere in
that
that
makes more
time.
the
sense.
witching
That makes more
hour?
sense why you would be a little worried.
Right. And the banging, it was about the banging. If the door wasn't getting banged, I probably wouldn't have freaked out, but I could hear the banging like
That sounds
like
spooky.
like an alien trying to get in or something like that.
Yeah, totally. I used to go on this radio show a few years back, like 2012, 2013, something like that. And it was inside of like an office building. Like you had to go inside of a building to get to the door where the studio is. Was it like that?
It was the bottom of the so at the time the radio station that was in the basement, and it was the basement of the dorms, of the freshman dorms. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow, that's crazy. So it
So
could have been just some drunk idiot too.
yeah, it could have been just some drunk idiot that just wanted to mess around. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't know who could have been. It could have been like another thing, is another radio DJ just coming, trying to come
Are
into
you
the.
are you still looking over your shoulder to this day?
No, the brownie,
What
the brownie went away,
was
man.
that? What was that? That's the guy from 18 years ago.
There he is. He's back.
He's
Oh,
still
she's back. She's back, dude. Yeah,
That's
but no,
crazy.
yeah, it was just one of those brownie things where it kept, elevating. And
Yeah.
but here's the thing, is that what scared me too was I couldn't fucking dial a phone number, dude. I couldn't
Wow.
call anybody. So like it was like going, what, is my phone messed up? Is my phone messed up? I couldn't get it because I was dialing any number regularly and it wasn't dialing, it was getting nothing. So that was weird
It was
too.
probably just like there's probably like a trick to the
Like you
phone that
press 9 to get out.
yeah, something weird like that. And then you're also trying to also do a radio show, so you're also freaking out, but you're at the same time you're trying to maintain your composure on the radio. Is that right?
Right.
Wow.
So yeah, man. And I had all this thing going on, and I shouldn't have took that whole brownie, man. I don't know.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah,
You
man.
lived to tell the tale.
I did. It all worked out. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good story too, because I tell it now on a podcast.
Hell yeah. That's what it was all worth it just for this moment.
Just for this exact moment.
Hey,
And,
so you're doing music, you're doing the guitar, you're doing the solo songs, you're doing the radio stuff. Where did you get a desire for stand-up and how did you find the time?
oh, so I always like being funny because on the radio, I kind of just told jokes and funny stories because that's my radio show. It's like I play songs, I play movie clips, and then I tell stories and talk, right?
That's
And
cool.
I talk into a microphone. I've been talking to a microphone for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of went like hand in hand. And then, but the thing that gave me the balls to go do stand up is I did improv, like sketch improv comedy.
Wow.
So I took classes in San Francisco at the place called End Games Improv. So I did their whole class selection, And then I did that for a little bit. Then I did it in the South Bay, and there was like a little community center group, and I did that for 2-3 years, and even taught some of the classes a little bit.
Oh wow.
And
Oh, that is
and
awesome.
just just teaching little things, little games that I learned from taking classes. But anyways, that gave me the balls, because I was like, if I can go do this and just make up stuff on the spot, then I think I could go and just tell jokes, like pre-written jokes on stage. They gave me the balls, and it gave me the balls. So what's it called? That's doing improv comedy helped me, get on stage. And then my first set ever was at Cafe Frascati on a Tuesday open mic.
Oh wow, you debuted on Frascati.
I love it.
Who was the
Yeah.
host?
This guy named Joe. I don't know his last name, but he's also a musician. His name was Joe.
Maybe
Was
Santiago.
it Joe?
Santiago. Does he have a kid?
No, probably not.
Oh no.
Probably
Oh,
not
no.
that guy.
Oh wait, I don't know.
We're just gonna start naming random Joes.
Yeah, Joe Bates.
Was it G.I. Joe?
No.
Joe.
This is regular,
Oh,
just
Joe
Joe.
Satriani? Is that his name? That's
Joe
cool,
Dirt. It
though.
was Joe
When-
Dirt.
Joe Dirt? Oh,
Yeah.
David Spade. Awesome.
David Spade, yeah.
So when was this? When did you go to the Frascati for the first time and
Yeah.
experience Joe's open mic?
2013.
Wow, 2013.
So that was my first set ever. And guess what? A lot of people go, you bombed on the first set. I did. I had a good set on my first set.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people have a good set the first time and they bomb for the next like 6 years.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah. For me, it was about 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
I bombed my first time and I've been bombing ever since,
Oh,
It's all right, man. We're friends.
Did you ever go up in the Brit downtown, or is that before your time?
That was, I think, right before my time. It must have been just ending.
Okay, because that's where I started. That's where I started at the Brit downtown.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, Altu Walker.
Yeah, R2 Walker. All right, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to him. He's still around.
Hell yeah, he's running the Caravan now, which is I haven't been there in a long time because it runs super late and I got a big boy job, so I got to get up early in the mornings, and it's like an hour away from us now, so I don't really go there much anymore, but it's still a really dope room and it's super good energy and it's super fun. I love being there when I do go there.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Big shouts out to Rachel too. She's holding it down.
Yes.
Yeah, except when it's hot as fuck. It was hot as fuck in there. I do not want to be there.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, it's the San Jose Star Wars Cantina bar, dude.
For real, dude.
That's what Caravan is. There's people who you can buy death sticks from, you get shootouts. You know, I saw a pool game. There was a pool table there. I saw a fight break out between like 8 guys, right? And the only people to stop it was Rachel and the owner. I forgot her name.
Oh,
both
dang.
women. They stopped that 8-guy fight, dude. Both of them, dude.
That is awesome.
Yeah, dude. I was like, holy shit.
I mean, not awesome that they had to do that, but damn that they fucking
stepped up. Yeah, they stepped up and got that done. Because usually there's security there. That's pretty crazy.
Because it was right in that window where there's no security, like security's just coming.
So like
right
the shift change or whatever.
Yeah, so security came like after they handled the fight, but they handled it themselves.
Wow.
Rachel and the owner by themselves. Dude.
Wow, that's incredible. Badasses.
Yeah.
I don't know the owner, but I do know Rachel. Rachel's pretty cool. And she does stand up now too, right?
Yeah, she's on my show at Branham tonight.
Yay!
Wow. It's not. But this ain't live. This ain't live, right? This
is not live.
This will come out a little while.
It'll probably be a few weeks, but that's whatever. But that's cool though.
I want to let them out when we're done processing them, and Sam is making us wait every like Monday to release one, and I'm like, come on, man.
Well, because we have a couple in the can now, and we're recording another one later today, so I don't want to release 6 episodes in one day.
Right.
She does.
I get it.
Because they're so fun.
They are really fun. They are really fun.
I mean, yeah, you could do it in seasons. I mean, you could do it like season 1, and then you drop all of them all at the same time, kind of like the way Netflix does it.
Oh yeah, we could be the Netflix
Oh.
podcast.
You're like, we're in our 7th season and we just opened yesterday.
There you go.
Forget waiting a year for the next season. Just wait 12 hours.
Just binge.
12 hours.
Binge culture, man.
The podcast come out faster than you can listen to them. Anyway. How come you don't do some kind of podcast or something? You've been doing radio for 20 years. I would imagine you would have like the itch to talking to a microphone almost daily.
I would listen to it for real.
Thank you. Just by chance, good thing. Glad you asked that, Sam Medina. Me and the fallen angel himself, David Stolowitz. We started a podcast together.
Oh wow!
But it's we're doing, so he's big on religion, and I don't know much about religion, but I have a lot of curiosity. So so he's like kind of the guy who talks about the religion and kind of like the origins of stuff and what maybe something means, and then I'm just like the guy who doesn't know much, but I'll crack jokes and I'll ask questions. It's called Holy.
That's a good way to learn.
That is a good way to learn. And then it's also a good way for you to get material because he's talking about things you don't know. So you have nothing to do but make wisecracks and stuff like that. That's awesome. What's it called?
It's called the Holy Fool Podcast.
Holy Fool?
Yeah, Holy Fool, like FOOL. Holy.
Nice. That's cool. How long you guys been doing that? Or are you just starting?
No, it was like me. I was like Sam Medina, Athena. I just said I kept recording them and not putting them out,
Yeah.
But I started dropping them now. I started like putting them out now. So they're on like I think I got it connected to my like Spotify and YouTube because I threw down there. So if you look me up on Spotify, you could find it on there too.
That's cool.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out too.
Yeah, man. So, but we remember. I don't know if you remember me and Kyle used to have Ride the Bus with Kyle and Faco.
No, I don't think I ever knew about that. That's cool. You guys would record on the bus?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Wow.
Dude,
wow.
We have over 100 episodes, but Kyle is shy. He doesn't want to put them out. He thinks it doesn't sound good, but I told him it sounds good.
Oh.
Right. But it was pretty good because you could hear the sounds of the bus and the bus going like, next stop, Santa Clara, and then
that's cool. And then people pulling the cord, and then people just like, you hear probably like random people talking or maybe somebody yelling or something.
Yeah, fights. We got arguments and fights.
22.
So was it you guys eavesdropping on the bus, or was it you guys having a conversation on the bus?
We're having a conversation,
okay, but things are happening around you.
Shit pops up. Shit pops off all the time.
Yeah, I used to ride the bus all the time. Shit always pops off.
For real. It was just like never-ending material.
One of my favorite moments on the bus, Faco, was there's these two guys and they're like about to fight. And it was like really coming close to blows. And so the bus driver pulled over and opened the back door. And then both of the guys got out and started fighting. And then the bus just stayed there and we just watched them fight.
That's what the bus does. Yeah, I've been on. Even the driver wants to watch.
Yeah.
That happened to me one time. It was great. Two guys started fighting, and then it stopped at the light rail station, and then everybody just watched, and then there was two cholos, and the people were standing at the doors, so they couldn't close the doors as well. You know what I'm saying? And then the fight finished, and everyone went back on the bus, even the guys who got in a fight. And
they both did.
Yeah, and the guy who was like, there's always one that's always talking shit, like so loud, you know what I'm saying, that starts the fight. And then he's just sitting down in his chair quiet after the fight, you know what I'm saying? And it was the best because guess what, guys?
What?
The next stop was my stop. It was beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
I saw a free fight and I got off right away. It was perfect. Yeah. So it was good. It was good, man. I actually liked riding the bus and riding the light rail a lot. It gave me it made me feel good. I don't know what it was. I can't really explain it. The only times I didn't feel good is when I missed the bus or had to
Oh
Oh, that was the
yeah.
for another
worst.
hour.
Yeah, I
Or
agree with you too. I enjoyed riding the bus and riding the light rail. It was just sometimes it was such a pain in the ass and it would take so long and sometimes it's confusing and like you said missing the bus. Yeah, it's just there's a whole bunch of pain in the ass involved.
yeah, like I don't miss uh the light rail passing me up on Christmas morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Oh,
miss
that's
Oh,
rude.
especially Christmas morning because that's like every hour. It's like holiday
Yeah.
schedule
Oh.
and you're trying to get
yeah.
somewhere.
I had to go to work because I was working at the time, and
Oh,
holidays I worked always. If it's on a weekday, the holiday, then I worked for sure. So what's it called? Like on Christmas mornings, like come on, just stop, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Right?
you're already in the driver's. You're already at work. Just stop.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
Dang.
so I don't miss that, and I don't miss I don't miss that, and I don't miss the crazies too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I mean, it can be. There can be moments where it feels unsafe on the bus.
For real, especially as like when I had to take the bus without Sam, and
Yeah,
it would be
Yeah.
like late at night, or oh, it was just so scary and creepy because like I don't know if you have this or I think a lot of people develop it when you take the bus a lot, where you're on the bus and you see someone get on the bus and you're like, well, that one's gonna start some shit.
Yeah.
yeah. You're like
Oh,
sitting there like predicting what everybody's gonna do on the bus.
Right?
no, yeah, your what is it? Your senses get tuned to that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like I go, like I was like, oh, this guy's like ready to erupt.
Yes.
I better get off now and just wait for the next one. I don't want
I
to get
better
off.
wait for the next one. What if it's a light rail between stops? You got to switch cars.
Yes, that's what I do. That's what I had to do one time. You know what I'm saying?
one of
So
the one
yeah,
of the most pleasant experiences I had on the bus is I was on this really long bus trip one time, and this random dude was like, "Hey, you want to watch Avatar with me?" And I was like, "I guess." And he gave me an earbud. He had an earbud. And he gave me an earbud, and he pulled out a laptop, and we sat there and watched Avatar for the remainder of the bus ride.
damn, that's sick.
Yeah, it was crazy.
See, that's the one good thing about the bus, and it's like I've had good conversations with people on the buses once before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes, but in my older years, though, I'm just like, leave me alone.
Right. You know who I always talk to, and I always made time is the elderly. The elderly, I always talk to them
Oh, for
'cause they would
Yeah.
always tell me stories, always. But the younger folk, I would always like, okay, all right, I
Do
don't.
when the elderly tell you stories, does it start off with, "Hey, can I sit there? That seat's meant for me." I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. No, oh, what's it called? I always give them my seat, Sam Medina.
Yeah, I'm
No,
sure you
but
do. You're a gentleman.
I try, but you try and be nice to people, and then you got to change the rules where you can't always be nice to people. Like
Yeah.
I changed my rule on letting people use my phone. For a long
Oh
time,
my gosh.
I would be like, hey man, I don't have a phone, or this person doesn't have a phone. Can I use your phone to call somebody because my phone's dead, or whatever reason, right? And for the longest time, I would be like, okay, go for it, right? And then one time, I let this person use my phone, and they were like walking away with it, and I had to go and get my phone. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna hand my phone
Yeah.
to anymore. But I still have this thing to be nice.
Right.
So my rule is that okay, if you really need to call somebody and you really need to talk to somebody, I'll let you call on my phone, but it's gonna be on speaker, and I'm gonna hold on to it. You know
I've
what I'm
done that.
saying?
I've done that a couple
Nice.
of times where you put it on speaker and you hold it and they do the talking. Like you can
Yeah,
use my phone, but you can't touch my phone.
exactly. And that had to change. Like I had to change it to that way because I was like, what's gonna happen when someone walks away? And then I don't want to, I don't want to play around like that or anything like that.
Yeah, I know we've been on the bus subject for a long time, but I have one more bus story for you.
Oh,
No,
is
I
it my
love it.
favorite
I
one?
love it.
When I first started doing stand up and I first started dating Athena, I was on the bus going to St. Stephen's Green in Mountain View, and that's a long bus ride.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I met this dude, this random ass dude, and we started talking, and he was I forget how it came up. Maybe he had a visible, but he was a balloon twister.
Oh, okay.
And I told him that I was a stand-up, you know, and so he uh he was like, I'll tell you what, you tell me a couple of jokes and I'll make you a balloon.
Oh shit.
And so I told him, I was shitty, I was super new, but I told him I had done stand up like maybe like 3 or 5 times at that point. But I told him a couple of my stupid shitty jokes, and he made me this flower balloon. And I was on my way to go meet Athena at St. Stephen's Green, and so when I showed up, I brought her a flower balloon.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's very romantic. I like
I
that.
know.
I thought you were gonna say my favorite bus story.
What's your favorite bus
My
story? You can
favorite
tell
bus
one.
story. We're waiting on Santa Clara, right by the old San Jose hospital. And Sam and I were like talking shit about wrestling. And we're waiting for the bus to come by. And I could see the bus in my peripherals. And you get that excited feeling because you're like,
Right,
finally,
right.
this bus. And so at some point, Sam is like, we're talking about wrestling. And then Sam does you can't see me. And the
Yeah.
bus drove by us thinking we were waving him off.
Oh.
We're like, wait, why did he not stop?
It was a hot day. We were waiting for a very long time. Yeah, it was not a fun situation. That is not my favorite bus story.
I told him, don't you ever
act like John Cena on the bus stop again.
Yeah, John
It
Cena's
never
nothing but
did.
trouble, you know. That dude. Now, and then you have to wait another long time.
right?
Yeah. Damn.
Just keep your hands down.
Yeah, keep your hands down, Sam.
Like, all right, well then let's take the other bus to another bus, and then we'll catch that bus to this bus, because I'm not fucking waiting for another hour.
Right. And you know what's funny is that us, we were like in the bus most of the times where we didn't have Uber wasn't around yet. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're right.
Oh.
And
It
Uber
wasn't.
and Lyft and all that stuff or wasn't around. Now there's all these options now, so it's a
Yeah.
lot easier, you know.
Yeah, they had taxis back in those days though,
They were
Oh
expensive,
man,
but they
though.
were always
so
expensive.
expensive. Dude, I remember I did a show. This is the Uber days, when before pandemic. It cost me like $25 from San Jose to go to Pleasanton, Tommy T's. I remember that, right?
Oh,
That's not
wow.
bad.
This
That's
is
good.
pre-pandemic. This is pre-pandemic.
Okay, so yeah, before the inflation.
And then I remember going from, you guys know the Santa Clara Transit Center
Yep.
Yeah,
to basically Santana Row, right?
it's not very far at all. Yeah,
Yeah, that cost me fucking like $30, dude.
nowadays.
No, this is be
Oh,
pre-pandemic.
still back in the day.
Yeah, so I was like, what the heck? I went all the way to Pleasanton on $25, and then they cost me $30 to go 4 miles, 3 miles.
I wonder if they have some kind of where if you go further, it costs less, just because. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, but the taxis were like really gouging you for a while,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, they were.
No,
You know,
yeah, they definitely were. I was working in hotels, so I did know a lot of taxi people, so that was kind of neat.
Yeah, that's the good thing about working at a hotel. Then you can get buddies.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. I even have numbers in my phone. I haven't, can't talk to them in years, but I still have their numbers unless they changed.
but you would give them service, right? You would.
Yeah. So yeah, we would have deals with taxis, and like when I used to work at this hotel in downtown, if I got somebody a ride to the San Jose airport, like somebody comes up, like say if you came up to me, you're like, hey, I need to go to the San Jose airport tomorrow, and I call a taxi, he would give me $5. But then if I got them to the San Francisco airport, which is like an hour, maybe a little more than an hour, they'd give me like $30. And so that's how they got their business with the hotels, because if I'm a hotel, what's my inspiration to call you, right? But if you're giving me $30, I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, for sure. Scratch your back, he scratches. You scratch his back, he
Right.
scratches your.
Yeah. So I used to
Yeah,
have a lot of buddies, taxi buddies. I would call them up. Like, I got one for the San Francisco airport tomorrow. Like, count my money on the way home and shit. I made some pretty good tip money from the taxis doing that. But apparently, I was always told by my other coworkers, don't let the hotel management know that they're doing this because they will put a stop to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because they want the money, probably.
Yeah, because they want the money.
Only reason.
But yeah, so hotel management never found out that I was doing that, at least.
Oh, wow. That sucks that management would do that.
Yeah.
Unless they would get fined for that. I don't know if that's like, I don't know.
I don't know either. But anyways, so you have a lot of things. You're on the radio, you do music, you do comedy. The one thing that is pretty interesting is your name. Where did you get the name Faco? Where did that come from?
Oh, Faco. I was it was back in the day hanging out with friends. And I used to we did music, so we'd always like rap. I would rap too, and try and freestyle rap. And then I think one time I went so I don't know. I think I said, "Hey, I eat tacos, and I'm the Faco." I think I said, "I'm the Faco," like that because I needed a rhyme. And then all my friends were like, "Yes, your name now, man.
You are the Faco. You're right."
Yeah. And then that's how it became.
I love it.
Wow, that's crazy. It's just a crazy stage name. It's like, it's very like simple, but it's also very different.
Right.
It's really cool. It's a really cool name to have, and that's the only thing I know you as. So I do enjoy your name is Faco. I like to say fucking Faco.
Yeah, and my last name too.
Oh, I don't, but I was guessing. Remember, we were. I saw your name, your last initial on Venmo or something, and I was like throwing out just names, just guesses.
No, my last name. It's exclamation mark.
Oh, that. Yeah, you're right. Your first name is It's.
Yeah, it's Faco. Faco exclamation mark. There you go. That's my full name. Just for this podcast, dude.
It's Faco exclamation mark. Okay, I remember that.
No, just Faco. Faco exclamation mark.
No, it's. Then how do you know who Faco is?
Oh, dang.
That's how.
Just kidding. Yeah. Your name is It's Faco on Twitter. Was Faco taken already or what?
It might have been, but I just like it. Like I've been It's Faco. Like as far as to find me online, is since MySpace days, dude.
Okay. Nice.
So it's always been ITS Faco. Like when you find me at it's like YouTube/It's Faco.
Oh, nice.
Well, I would tell you to promote your social media, but I think you just did.
Yeah, on Twitter, handle me. It's Faco.
Handle you?
Handle me on Twitter. It's Faco. Yeah. Faco or Twitter or YouTube. Those are pretty much the two things I got. And on Spotify, I guess you want to count that.
Hell yeah.
You have anything you want to promote? Like any cool shit, projects or anything?
Future projects.
Yeah, nothing.
Because we're not allowed to release things all at once.
Nothing in the next couple of weeks, I guess.
Right. Well, look out. Hopefully, you got a steady gig at Gilroy at Temple Bar or Temple Bar and Restaurant and Bar. It's in Gilroy. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully, do it monthly if it all works out.
Yeah.
It's at Temple. Cool. It's called Temple Kitchenette Bar. Temple Kitchen and Bar in Gilroy, California. And then you can check me out first Sundays of every month at Branham Lounge. Both of you guys did Branham Lounge.
A few times. I love it. I love being there. I love doing that show.
Yeah, I host the first Sundays. Jorge hosts the second Sunday. Jorge M. Sanchez. We
got to get Jorge on this one too. And eventually we'll get to hear him on Spotify.
Yeah. Jorge's a great spoken word artist.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, she's just worried about when we're gonna get. She's already concerned about getting the Jorge episode up yet, and we haven't even. asked them to be on the show.
I want
Yeah.
everyone.
She's
I'm
like, when are we gonna get this
excited.
episode up? And I'm like, we haven't even asked them to be on the show yet.
Look,
Yeah,
they say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one, right, Faco?
right. I'm there with you. I've been dreaming my whole life.
Yeah.
I still haven't grown up, Athena. I'm still like a little kid, dude.
Same.
You're like a big kid. What are you talking about, little kid?
Don't look at his sack.
You remember that day when you had that
Oh my
bag
God.
hanging off yourself, and you go,
Yeah,
"Yeah, Medina, quit looking at my sack."
yeah. That was when. I only have my sack out when it's hot.
Oh, really? That was the only time I've ever seen your sack, actually.
Only in the summer. I only bring it out in the summer.
I was surprised your sack was so white.
Oh my gosh, guys.
It doesn't get a lot of sun.
It was really dirty too.
I like that. That was like what you opened with. Like you knew we were all looking at it, just hanging
Yeah.
out like that.
Yeah. Because when I think you guys know, since being on the bus, and then
Oh yeah.
I have to carry something, and then when it's hot, I can't bring my jacket. Usually, my jacket is my purse. You know what I'm saying? I can put all this stuff in my jacket and hold it. Right? That's my purse. But when the summer, I can't bring my jacket, so I brought my sack out.
That makes sense. When I used to ride the bus a lot and I was doing comedy, because you got to have like pens, you got to have like
Yep.
gum, you got to have like all kinds of shit,
Chargers.
lighters and things that go with lighters, all kinds of stuff. I used to use a fanny pack.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I told you what Kevin Nash said. He's like, why do wrestlers carry fanny packs? He's like, you ever try to carry 500 Percocets?
No, I don't remember that.
That's what he said. That's why
hilarious.
wrestlers have fanny packs. They got to bring their pills, dude.
That's where they keep all their money when you buy their merch.
I have a family.
Right. That's the register.
Yeah, it's a little cash register. Hell yeah. You have a fanny pack?
I do. It's a glittery brown fanny pack with a sloth on it.
Oh,
I feel like I wanted to impress you guys. Sorry. I guess it didn't work.
Welcome back to the Sloth Cast with your host, Silvery Shiny Athena Rodriguez.
and Sloth Medina.
Yes.
Hey, Faco, well, thank you so much for being on the podcast and for hanging out with us. It was super fun to talk to you and to learn about your life a little bit.
It was wonderful.
Hey, thank you. It was fun. I love you guys, man. You guys are two of my
We love
favorites.
you too, man.
Thank you so much. And let's all hang out with Mel, Michelle, and everything.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
I want
we
you guys to
definitely
come over
all
so
have
I
to
can
hang
feed
out.
you.
Yeah,
Oh,
we gotta
that'll
set up a time for you guys to come over. Hey, before we talk about coming over and hanging out and getting all personal, we have social media
Oh, okay.
at Hypothetical Comedy on Instagram, at Hype the Comedy on Twitter, and Hypothetical Comedy on Facebook and all levels and platforms.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm at She Shines for you on Twitter and Instagram, and on Facebook. I'm Athena Rodriguez.
Athena
Still.
Rodriguez Comedy.
Yeah, well, that too. I'm both entities. Isn't that's amazing? I think
You can find me at Funky Sam Medina across the board. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Venmo. Just saying. Saying.
He's consistent.
Just saying.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you very much, Faco. It was good. Like I said, it was good to talk to you, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, check me out Friday mornings, 10 a.m. to noon o'clock. My show's called Spontaneous Innuendos on Radio Valencia.fm.
I loved it. That was great.